Okay, Sean, what we're going to do now is your phase 2 for your part 3 test.
Okay.
For this part of the test, what I'm going to do is enroll as a qualified driver who has a job interview coming up in a couple of weeks' time and has a driving assessment as part of that interview.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'm worried about my Crossroads, and I want you to address any faults I have with those Crossroads and any of the other faults that I have while I'm driving around.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Assume that I'm familiar with the controls of the car, and my name is Daniel for the sake of this exercise.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, I think that's fine. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, great. Well, let's enroll then.
Okay. Hello, Daniel. My name's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I'm going to be looking after you for this session. I understand that you've been a qualified driver for a number of years now. Was that just in the UK or was that abroad as well?
Majority here in the UK, a little bit abroad.
All right. And you've got a job coming up where you've got to have a driving assessment done, is that correct?
Yes, yeah. Quite worried about that, though.
Right. What in particular is worrying you about that?
Worried about the Crossroads and what I'm doing. I just get the feeling that I think I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, fair enough. What we'll do is ask you a few questions to see what you can remember from way back when you took your driving test.
Okay.
In terms of different types of crossroads. Do you know the difference between an open crossroads and a closed crossroads?
That refers to zones of vision, doesn't it?
Well done, yes it does. Depending on how much you can see is how we're going to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the routine MSPSL sound familiar to you?
Mirrors, signal, position, speed and look.
Good. That's
Memory.
it. That's the MSPSL routine. We sometimes call it the hazard routine. So anytime we see anything that may make us change speed or position, then we're going to use the MSPSL to get us through it. Okay?
Okay.
Right, what we're going to do now, once you get the car ready for moving off, we'll have a look at a few crossroads initially to see what's going on.
Okay.
I'll offer what help I can, and then we'll just take it from there as it goes. Right, Dan, we're ready if you just want to prepare the car and then move away.
Yeah, those mirrors are fine. Okay.
Nice observations there, Daniel, well done.
Oh, good. At least that's not that.
And just relax and enjoy the drive.
Okay, good. Third road on the right, please.
I'd like to take the second road on the right now, please, Daniel. This one's the first. Just talk to me how you're going to deal with this situation we've got in front of us.
Okay, oncoming car, I think I can make through there.
We're going to position.
Just to the left over here.
Right, come off that clutch.
Okay.
And then when it's safe, we're going to find someone to pull in and we're going to chat about that.
Alright, okay. Stop in front of that green car.
Anyway, like along there that you feel this gives you plenty of room.
Okay. Is that okay, Richard?
That's fine then. You can keep the engine running.
Okay.
If we were there, what I had to say was take your foot off the clutch.
Oh yes, right.
Okay. What we're doing there is what's called coasting.
Yeah, okay.
And literally there was no control over the car. So you bring the speed down, match your gear to the speed.
Okay.
If we have to stop, yes, the clutch goes down, obviously, but we don't want to start going round the corner with the clutch down.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah. That's what I've been doing is I'm pushing down the clutch early. Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay, all right, I understand.
What will happen is if you're not careful, you actually go round the corner, you'll start to feel the car goes a bit unstable,
Okay.
as though you're not really in control.
Okay, I understand. I understand, okay.
Right, when you're ready, we'll drive on again.
Okay, good. T-junction to the right.
At the end of the road, I'd like to turn right, please. So we can practice that approach with the clutch on this one, can't we?
Oh yes, yeah. Just keep it up then.
Yeah?
Okay.
Now we can put the clutch down.
All right. Okay.
See the difference?
Yes.
So how are you going to deal with this group of children on our left?
Yeah.
We're going to let them cross over. It's the safest option, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
Obviously the teacher there wasn't exactly too sure what she was going to do.
Yeah.
Now she's trying to wind them up.
Get them going. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Just tell me where you're looking as you're emerging from this T-junction.
To the right and to the left.
And back to the left again.
Oh, right, okay.
And we keep your head moving, looking in both directions.
All right, okay.
Just pretend you're at Wimbledon or sitting on the net watching the match going on.
Okay. Second road on the right, please.
I'd like you to take the next road on the right, please, Dan. Good mirror checks.
Yeah.
Think about your approach speed.
Yeah.
Good choice there.
Is that okay? Was that better with the
That was
with the
much
clutch?
better with the clutch, wasn't it? Do you feel more in control?
Yeah, it felt solid there.
Yeah.
The car felt solid. Follow the road ahead.
So we're approaching this crossroads. How much can we see here?
Very little to the left and to the right.
So how are you going to deal with that then?
Slow down and get so you can see.
That's it. Again, what we're going to try and work on is, in this situation, if we can, try and keep you moving.
All right. Okay.
Yeah? 'Cause it's a give-way line, not a stop line, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. T-junction to the right, please.
At the end of the road, I'd like to turn right, please. So again, we can practice that here.
Yeah.
Good mirrors of signal. Let's try and get into first gear about now, then creeping it forward.
Okay.
That way you can do your observations both ways. Just creep it forward on the bike.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay.
And now we can see that if
Yeah.
it's safe to go,
Yeah.
we can keep the car moving, can't we?
Okay. Second road on the right.
I'd like you to take the next road on the right again for me, please. So how much can we see into that road?
Very little. And see, there's an oncoming car there, so I'll just stop over here.
Okay, do we actually need to stop, do you think?
Well, there's another car behind, and they're turning. There we go.
Do we get a quick blind spot check after we stood in traffic for a while, just in case someone's coming around? Not too much steering.
All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's it. Don't want to
Not
cut
allowed
the
to
corner.
cut the corners.
Not allowed to cut the corners, no.
Okay. Road to the right, please.
I'd like to take the next road on the right, please, Daniel. So where you're looking on the approach to this?
Looking ahead now.
Yeah.
So I'll slow the car down and get it to try not to stop the car. Keep the clutch up that bit longer. Is that better?
That's better. Looking both ways and include the road ahead.
Just keep the car moving a little bit at a time.
That's it.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, good.
So we're driving down this stretch of road. What are you thinking about?
Those children on the left-hand side there, oncoming traffic, becoming aware of pedestrians up and down the road, looking in the rear view mirror to assess what's happening behind us. Good choice there to hold back like that. Okay. Thank you.
So tell me, what can you see ahead of us?
A stop sign. A stop street, yeah. And we'll turn to the left there.
So I'd like to take the next road on the left. So what must we do at this junction?
We've got to come to a stop?
Yes.
Okay. Is it necessary to apply the handbrake?
If you're going to be stopped for more than a couple of seconds, yes. So that way the car is solid and secure. It's not going to go anywhere until you want it to. Good observations, that's it.
T-junction, the end of this road. Sean, I want to turn to the left, please.
At the end of the road, I'd like to turn left, please. So what type of junction is this? Is it open or closed?
It looks closed.
So how are we going to approach it?
Slowly and carefully.
Good. So how are you going to deal with this situation with the bus blocking your view?
Maybe creep out that little bit.
Well, Well, the bus is about to move away, isn't it?
Wait for the bus.
Wait for the bus.
Okay.
Now you've got a clear line of sight. Now,
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot better now.
Well, so tell me what you can see in front of us.
Set of traffic that looks like a pedestrian crossing.
It is a pedestrian crossing. Are we anything to worry about at the moment?
It's green, so a quick glance at my mirror to
What's
see
happening in front?
Here. Learner pulling out in front.
Not the bus.
Yeah. Necessary. Shall I signal out for the bus driver?
Okay. Do you tell me why you think you should have given a signal there?
For the bus driver?
That's it.
Just in case
Yeah.
that he looked out his mirror and saw me.
That's right, a good signal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay. Next pedestrian crossing, it's green.
Yeah. Any pedestrians there?
No, there's a cyclist coming through, but that's fine. It's still green. Just quick glance at my mirror. Okay. Next road on the right, please.
I'd like to take the next road on the right, please. It's where that red car's just emerged from.
All right. Okay.
Remember, it's interior mirror first, then the door mirror.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I mustn't cut the corner. That's right.
Well done. So tell me what you can see in front of us.
Series of parked cars. So check my
What else have we got
mirrors.
there? Have a look. Let's check your mirrors to bring your speed down.
Okay.
What else have we got there?
Oh, and Crossroad, unmarked.
So how are you going to deal with it?
Very carefully. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Good. Oh. Didn't notice that. Yeah. T-junction to the right.
At the end of the road, I'd like to turn right, please.
This looks like a closed junction as well.
Oh,
too.
definitely.
Very closed. There's it.
Even two courses couldn't get through that gap, could they?
No, not even the shrewd one.
Looking at this road, what do you think would be your worst nightmare on this road?
Somebody coming around at a high speed on my side of the road.
Or
Ice.
a bus?
Or a bus.
This is a bus route.
Is this a bus? Okay. Wow.
So if you did meet a bus coming down here, what would you do?
Slow the car down, look in the mirror, be very careful.
We'd also potentially be looking at reversing back round, wouldn't we?
We'd have to, yeah.
Be easier for us to reverse than the bus would.
It'd be virtually impossible for the bus to get up. And if this is still a bus route and I'm on the wrong side of the road, here we go. I can move the car over. Next road on the left, yeah?
So at the end of the road, I'd like to turn left, please.
Great. This is another unmarked.
Well, if you actually look carefully, there are markings there, just
Oh,
badly
right,
worn.
yes, that's right, yeah.
But anyway, you know, we're coming onto the major road anyway, so
Yeah.
we would naturally give it priority, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Next road on the right.
At the traffic lights, I'd like to turn right. So tell me how you're going to set the car up for your turn here.
It looks like a near side turn, is that right?
I would, yeah. Look at the width of the junction and the way the concrete islands are laid out. If you were to try and go offside to offside there, nobody would be able to turn, would they?
That's correct, yes.
So whilst the essential skills gives us the advice that, you know, at a junction where we should go offside to offside, we can't always do it.
Okay. So I would move the car in just to the left of the bollard, then
That's it,
just
yeah.
hold it there. Okay.
So what we've got to be careful of as we turn this way.
Something coming in from the right or to the left.
That's it. Good observation, well done.
Okay.
And what additional hazards have we got down here at the moment?
Saw a school crossing up ahead. There it is. Yeah.
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 There's the school. We can see all these parked cars on either side, all the
Yeah.
children. So what can we expect to happen with these parked cars?
Cars pulling out, doors opening, kids running out between.
So we're now in a very high risk area, aren't
Yeah, yeah. Oh, somebody's getting out the car door in the queue.
we? Well, that's what anticipation is all about, isn't it?
Yep.
Where do you think she's going to go next?
Between us. Look at that. There we go.
Again, there's a good example of anticipation. We have one there doing a late run.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what do you think's going to happen now?
She's going to move out.
So we're going to stop?
Yeah. Okay.
Once that pole comes out the angle,
Right.
she's telling you, I want you to stop.
Stop. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
By rights, it should be a little bit higher up.
Okay.
It's a good check all the way around, just to make sure we've got no
yes.
pedestrians coming in from the sides, yes?
Yeah. As you said, it's a high risk area.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So we've got people not thinking about what they're doing.
Yeah. Should I be a door width away from these cars?
Ideally, yes, but we've got a situation where cars coming towards us. We can come back to the left and just drop the speed a little bit, can't we?
Alright, yeah, okay.
Then once it's clear,
We bring it back up.
bring it back out
Okay.
again.
Okay. Pedestrians, yeah. Follow the road ahead.
Yeah, we're just going to follow the road ahead for the time being, please. So again, think about what's this wagon about to do.
Yeah. Just coming out in front of us.
That's it. But just by reducing our speed, then we have the chance to let him
Yeah.
come through.
Yeah. Yeah. Anticipation, yeah.
It is, yes. It's also looking further and further ahead down the road to take to plan what we can, based on what we can see.
Yeah.
A bit more to the left. Then remember, we've got to our position. We're going straight ahead.
Okay.
Yes, you've got some parked cars,
Yeah, that's
but they're a good distance away from the junction.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I was looking at, was down the road there to position myself to the right. Yeah.
This is
Okay.
it. What we've got to think about here, though, is we're on bus routes. We've seen the bus stops. If a bus was to come round that corner
All right.
and we're
yes.
right out by the
Yes.
centre line,
Yes, they would want that bit of space.
they're going to
Good.
need that bit of space. Not in case
Okay.
they want it.
I
They'll be able to
understand.
get round.
Yeah. Okay. And say quick glance to the right and to the left.
Yeah, as well as ahead. Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Is that better?
That's better.
Good.
That way you can see that it's safe to enter the junction before you actually get there.
Fine. Good.
And we can extend that to any junctions we're coming across. If they're just normal T-junctions like this. As we approach, quick glance in the mirror, and then quick glance either side, because here we've got a staggered crossroads, haven't we?
Yeah. Traffic lights to the right.
The traffic lights, I'd like to turn right, please.
What
No.
what would this be now, Sean? This be also a near side to near side turn, wouldn't it?
It would, yes.
Should I stop over here
Good. Good choice. Why?
in case the lights change?
Good. So we've got a cycle lane and a pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
Now that van's moved,
We can get in.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
don't cut across too much, keep going to your left.
All right. Okay.
Is it follow the guideline round?
Okay.
Remember the
all
point
right.
of turn?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just thought it was better to get the car out of the way.
Yes, but we've got to think about if we're turning that way, we're cutting down our view to the right.
True. Okay.
Yeah?
Got it.
And if anybody's just gambling the lights on the right, if we come out a little bit straighter and then turn, we've got more chance of seeing. I'm glad those lights have changed to red.
Yes.
But what have we got in front of us here?
I got tram lines.
So what do you notice in the carriageway that we're going to be driving on in front of us?
Tram lines.
Okay, so how are you going to position the car to deal with those?
Well, place it off the rail lines itself. So
But which way?
possibly to the left-hand side. I see there's
Good.
a cycle lane to the left.
Yes, we've got a bigger space on the left,
Yeah.
there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Straddling the tram lines to the right will put us very close to oncoming traffic.
Yeah. Quite Quite a big box junction, this too.
Why do you think that is? The trams.
Trams, yeah, they're
We're
quite
ne-
big.
We're next to a tram station.
Yeah.
So again, what are you going to do before we move off here?
Just have a quick look at the mirrors.
Yep. And what else?
And look for the trams and trucks and the crossroads.
The crossroads,
yeah,
that's it.
That's good. Just over to the left over here.
That's it.
Okay. Alright, yes. It's
So
actually quite well positioned there.
It is, yes. It is if you follow common sense
Yeah.
and go to the left. If you go to the right, then you're on very dangerous territory.
Yes. One tyre will be on the rail.
Oh yes. So looking down the road again, what can we see in front of us?
There's a pedestrian crossing now we're going through. And ahead there's a set of traffic lights, a junction coming up.
So crossroads or a T-junction or what?
It's a crossroads.
It is.
Quite a complicated one.
Not really. We've got basically just that little entrance in there,
I
haven't
see,
we?
yeah. It's the tram lines that actually put it out.
That's right.
Traffic lights to the right.
At the next to the traffic light says like to turn right, please. Have a look at this. So can we go into that box?
Yeah, it's clear on the exit.
It is.
So I can go into the turn point,
Yes,
trying
that's
to
it.
avoid a tram.
Yeah. Not too much acceleration if we go across the
Okay.
tram tracks. Remember
Yeah.
the metal?
Yeah. Was that turn better there?
That was much better.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay.
You feel a bit more confident about these
Yeah,
crossroads
actually,
now?
yeah, I think we've taken out a certain amount of trepidation and fear with the crossroads. Thank you, yeah. Turn to the right.
This next crossroads I'd like to turn right, and this time I want you to have a go without any chatter from me.
Okay.
If you want to talk yourself through it, feel free.
Okay. Slow the car down. It's green now to change, so stop just left. Is that a good positioning?
Good
here?
position.
Okay.
Now then, I know someone's going to talk to you, I'll ask you, what do you notice about this crossroads?
There's another junction over here to the right.
Okay. So what does that mean?
Means people will be coming out from that side of the road. We want to go out there.
Yeah.
Cars coming through here. Our turn point will be right over there into
Good.
Okay. It'll be right into the centre. They're just over there, not going over to the right. Okay.
There's
It's a
someone
good
near
thing the traffic lights changed to
That's
red.
right. It's going to be somewhere near that broken area of tarmac in the
I
centre.
see.
isn't it?
Yeah. Got it.
That's it, we've got the priority, haven't we?
Is that a better turn as well?
It
then?
is.
Okay.
Good mirror check, we're turning to the new road. What we're looking for, we've gone from one road into another.
Traffic that's followed in behind us to see if we need to speed up or if there's something come in, join the junction and behind us.
Yeah. All of that. But basically what we're looking for is what's behind us, so we can then act sensibly on what we see.
Okay.
Because that's going to affect how we drive down the next stretch of road, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how are you going to deal with this situation? Who's got priority?
I have, but we have a quick glance up and down the junction. Yeah.
Don't just slow down too much
Okay.
though.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a quick glance.
It's a quick glance, that's all it
Okay.
is.
And next road on the left.
Could I take the next road on the left, please? So what do you notice about this road?
20 zone. Good. Next road on the right.
Take the next road on the right.
Wow, this is a closed junction.
Isn't it just?
Wow. On the left, next road on the T
Second
junction.
left.
Second left.
a long while to drive around like the streets like this, isn't it?
Wow. It's really quite difficult junctions these. Next road on the right.
I'd like to take the next road on the right, please. So what can we expect round here?
I see they're demolishing a building, so maybe lorries and trucks coming out. Ah, here we are.
Have you got time to go in front of him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
To the left.
Then the road turning left, please. What are you looking for when you emerge from a junction like this?
A safe merge so I don't affect the traffic. Don't affect the traffic coming along, that they have to slow down or swerve.
What have we got to our left as we emerge from this junction?
Got a pedestrian crossing.
Good.
Yeah.
You ever noticed what they look like, pedestrian crossings?
Not really, they're just pedestrian crossings.
Yeah, you can also look at them in terms of a crossroads,
All right.
where
Yes.
the pedestrians have got the priority crossing the road.
Never thought of that. Yeah. It's a good way of looking at it, yeah.
So what can we expect to happen up here?
I see there's a lot of congestion up there. Set of traffic lights, so
What else is happening here?
somebody reversing around the corner.
What made you do that?
Oncoming car. Just that parked car there just needed to move over just that little bit to remain safe.
That's it?
Is that
Well
okay?
done. Yes, fine.
Okay. Is it necessary for me to stop on this side of the junction to clear that junction? So in other words, I will wait until the Land Rover's moved forward.
Yeah.
Is
Why
that-
do we want to do that?
allow the flow of traffic through?
Yeah. It could be a situation where we're stuck in a queue of traffic for someone waiting to turn right because someone's blocked that road turning right.
Yeah. Okay, so that would apply also in a crossroad as well too, crossroad
Yes.
situation, okay.
If my advice is, at any crossroads or any junction, in fact, where even if you haven't got a box marking painted on the road,
Yeah.
you should put your own in.
All right, okay. Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense that.
It's also courtesy.
Okay, yeah, makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
What we're doing is just helping the traffic flow. We're stopping people getting annoyed.
Yeah.
It's like, when we're stuck in a queue of traffic and we're near an entrance to a car park
There
or
we
to a
go.
petrol station, yeah? That's it.
Yeah. It worked.
It works. You got a thank you off them.
Yes.
Yeah. But even things like when we're in a queue of traffic, we've got a petrol station or an entrance to a car park, we should keep those entrances open as well.
Those as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it could be that someone's, it could be the guy wants to turn into the petrol station.
Yeah.
He's blocking the traffic coming behind him because you haven't left a gap for him to drive through.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just courtesy, it's common sense, it's good driving practice, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it proved its point right there.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we were waiting in the queue, left that gap there, and the car moved on through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So we'll ask you a question here now. You can see the layout of the junction, it's quite a narrow junction. What would you do if the vehicle in front of you wanted to turn right? Would you be able to go around him or would you have to wait behind him?
I think I'd have to wait behind. No, into the junction I might be able to move to the left that
Yeah,
little bit.
you can pinch a little bit of space.
Yeah,
can't you?
move out to the left there, yeah. Yeah, just around that corner, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so you just nip in there. That's why those bollards have been set back.
All right. And we'll pull up on the left.
Just if I pull up on the left hand side, please. If not, just switch off and make yourself comfortable. Okay.
How was that? Was that better?
I think it was much better than it was at the beginning, don't you?
Yeah. Thanks very much, Sean. There was a tremendous amount there that you've given me to work on. That's great. I
Good.
really
It's
appreciate
a case of you see the hazard early, you plan your approach, proper observations, looking,
Yeah.
and you don't rush it. But by planning it early, you're giving yourself time to do one thing at a time.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well done, you can pat yourself on the back for that
Oh,
today.
thank you. You've got the coasting out of me. That I must admit. That was good. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. Thank you very much, Sean.